2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Golf Club Championship is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke and Rich, I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Well, it's certainly a great opportunity for this player to bounce back in this rivalry. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement that these two generate. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Well, you're in the hands of the tree gods now. Setting up in some very deep rough. Well, this should affect the ball flight. And here we are with the third shot. Ooh, that almost went down. And here we are with their fourth. Wow, that almost went in the hole. That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Sitting at 1 over for the event. Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Players want to take out any club, driver, three, whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in two. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie fours are always a good score in this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Playing now from the fairway bunker.
Luke, that's a swing only a mother could love.
Splash. Playing their fourth shot. This one needs to kick left. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
That one had plenty of heat on it as it went past the hole. A 14-footer.
This is what they have left for bogey.
Oh, so close.
I gotta say, that was a very poor effort.
This putt here for double bogey. Make sure you make this one. That was a gallant attempt. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. This is a triple bogey attempt here. That's well holed. And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. And we've arrived at a par 3.
Just one bunker surrounds this green. A difficult par 3 to say the least. Four right.
That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there. What's in front of them, Henny?
He'll be happy to hold this. 21 foot.
Looks like they may have pushed that one. And this one will be for bogey. Sitting at 5 over for the day.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
And now over to Justin Rose.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. How close was that to going down? Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
Looking really good.
Bit quick in the stroke, that looked pulled. That's disappointing. Just 3 feet to the cup. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Now 8 shots back after that hole. This hole is a long par 4.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
That one's heading down Broadway. And they're playing from about 140 yards out. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice.
And wow, what an approach. That was a golf shot. Justin Rose may be feeling a bit of pressure in this rivalry after that performance.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Yes, they've made it. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. This hole here is a par 4.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Ooh. Oh, that one just missed the hole. And back to the course with the live action. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
You know, Luke, I've heard this metaphor before. Every once in a while, a blind squirrel finds an acorn. I believe that rings true in this scenario.
And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Aggressive play here, going with driver off the tee.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no.
Oh, absolutely flushed. And he's down there.
And from around 135 yards.
Pretty good shot there.
This putt from around 18 feet.
Little birdie look in here.
That's a clever play, that one. Moving up a leaderboard and ahead of their rival. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. This hole is a par 3.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Well played. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Ouch, that hurts. Putting for par. And now over to Justin Rose.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt. Go to your home ball. Go to your home. So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Quality shot, that one. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's got about 140, I'd say.
And he's safely on the green. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
If it's up, it could be in. Ooh. Putting for a par now. Here we go, Rich. The back nine on Sunday. What are your thoughts so far?
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Time for the second shot at the 10th. This one heading towards the green. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole. Hey, nice looking line. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And stepping up the standings after that effort. This hole is a par 3.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
Looking for another birdie here.
Ah, that's a punish. Nothing worse than putting it off for green. And now over to Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Sitting at 1 over. Well, you like the look of those hands.
Love watching this player around the greens.
This next putt is for bogey. Now 8 shots back after that hole. Teeing off here on the 12th hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Yeah, this is setting up nicely. It's not going to cause any troubles.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
Getting ready to play their third. Great touch. Really nicely played.
Judging it beautifully.
If he makes this, he'll save his par. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Currently at 2 over par.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we?
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. From around 120 yards here. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Looking really good, this one. For the par. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. How good was that? From downtown and gets it to drop.
Before this putt was hit, they looked their playing partner in the eye and gave a signal. That was mean, but fair.
That's heading for the fairway. The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. Well, that's beautifully judged.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
This putt coming up is for birdie. This one has eyes for the hole. Ah, that's frustrating. 3 feet to go here to the hole. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. And a very familiar sight, Tiger Woods on top of the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Par 4, 421 yards. A lot of fun can be had here, but be careful of the green. It'll get you if you're not careful. Nicely done.
And now over to Justin Rose.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. And back to the play, shall we? Second shot here on the 15th. That was wonderfully done. Good mid-range putt, this one. An 18-footer. Looking really good. Now that's a good putt to hole any day of the week. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. It's time for a one-shotter.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival.
Oh my, how about that for a par?
And look out, guys, this rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. This has eyes for the hole. Ooh, right by the hole. Well, that's a bit disappointing. It's just about 3 feet away.
This is what they have left for a par.
Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. Sitting at 1 over for the day. Next up is this par 4 hole.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Second shot here on the 17th hole. Tell you what, they've got their rhythm going there. That's another green in reg. That's a poor lie. Will he be able to get out of here?
They'll have to channel their inner Severiano Ballesteros here. This needs good hands.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Pretty straightforward four-footer coming up here. And that will drop in for a birdie. And that'll move him to even par for the tournament.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel the TPC boss who could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have sixes and sevens.
That's a good-looking shot there. This shot from around 210 yards. Opting for the 5-iron. You liked that, didn't you? A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt. Oh, this looks pure. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? A spot in the top 20 awaits if they can make this putt. Gets that one to go down, and that'll end the day's work. Okay, 18 holes behind them and a solid start, but unspectacular.
Unspectacular. Yeah, it was just a blasé kind of round. Nothing really going either direction for them, and you know, there's a few rounds to go, but they need something good to happen.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night. UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Golf Club Championship. Today's coverage is about to kick off. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. Hi everyone, Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this player's trailing. Do they have to really step it up and get it going today?
Luke, only a couple behind, so yeah, they are right into this at the moment. They've got to keep pressing on, not worry about what the players are doing around them, and keep their eye on the prize, keep on that front foot, and start making birdies.
Today's promising to be an exciting one, so let's get straight into the action. And let's see what he can do here today. Second shot here on the first. Found the green side rough. Still, not a bad spot. Didn't that look good for a long time? And he needs this to save par. This one's looking good. So it'll be a par to start their round.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
And it's Brooke Henderson on top of things. Time to tee off at the second.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
They don't look to be dressed appropriately for their heading to the beach. Playing this shot from the sand. Put some good distance on that one. And here we are with the third shot. Well, this one's going right at the flag. Oh, that one's absolutely stiff. And they'll tap this in for birdie. And now over to Justin Rose.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
He's looking at 20 foot. This will be a good putt to hole.
Was on a good line. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Teeing off now on this par 3.
Par 3, measuring 208 yards, a difficult par 3 to say the least.
Going with the 5-iron here. This one might need to set. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. A birdie putt awaits. Oh, so close. This putt is about 8 feet.
He's got this for his par.
That gets the job done. He's currently tied for 15th. Let's see what happens here on the 4th.
Par 4, measuring 298 yards. Will the players give it a go or not? Let's find out.
right up in the canopy of the trees. Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. Good look at a birdie here. That's inside the range, and with that, they'll move to 3 under par. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Coming off a streak of 3 bogeys. Oh, I thought that one was going in. That's a high-quality recovery shot.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Tiger Woods back in his familiar spot, currently leading the field here. We've arrived at a par 4.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
It was a big impact for a lot of players playing alongside Tiger Woods. They almost got sort of, spooked by the occasion. Why was that?
More than anything else, it's the fact that they're playing in front of more people than they ever had in their life before. And this rings true for, I think, every single player out there, whether it was Ernie Els, Vijay Singh, anybody from that era. You had more eyeballs on you at that moment than anybody else, because Tiger carried the biggest crowds every single tournament. And so sometimes it would be uncomfortable, even for the most accomplished players out there. Some of them will tell you, no, it wasn't a big deal, but I can promise you it got their attention, and it probably helped them in a certain sense, because when you played in front of that many people, Luke, you wanted to focus. You wanted to put your best foot forward, because there is no worse feeling in the world than going out and laying an egg in front of 30,000 people. I can promise you that. That's why I enjoyed playing with him, because when you went out there, you knew you had to play well. You didn't want to embarrass yourself in front of all those people.
Good putt, that. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Time to tee off at the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Well played, mate. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
Ooh, yeah, no, not where they wanted to go. This one's left.
That's not what they were looking for.
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been hitting a lot of greens today.
And now over to Justin Rose.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Here's a chance to get up and down from the greenside bunker. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Oh, just missed. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones. Right on 8 feet.
They'll be happy to get this in the hole. This for bogey.
That starts off on a good line.
And that goes down for a bogey. Look who's stalking us all on top of the leaderboard. It's Tiger Woods. Deep into the front nine. Here we are at the 7th hole.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
That should find the fairway.
That dog will hunt.
Getting ready to play their third. So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
Putting for birdie. Yeah, nice effort from him. He bounces back from the bogey at the last hole. And that will take him to 3 under. He's at a tie for 14th place. We've reached the 8th hole.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3 to say the least.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Lovely effort, that. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, almost went in. Let's return to live play now. A spot in the top 10 on the line here if they can hold this. Just didn't drop. Big putt for par coming up. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. He's in a share of 15th. Let's head to this lengthy par 4.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
That's some good golf right there. Taking aim from about 170 yards.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
Going with the 8-iron here.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Ooh, that almost went down. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Well, that's a nice line. And now over to Justin Rose.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Big time play, that one, at the right time too.
That was spectacular, Luke. Great work. Great shot.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Par 4 straight away. A hole that is simple and difficult all in the same breath.
And tee shot looks pretty good. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
A little bit of breeze ruffling the old hair, and it's coming straight on. They've chosen to club down on this one.
Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th. This putt to join those amongst the top 10 on the leaderboard.
This really looks good.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And he'll move into the top 10. And as we move along, it's Tiger on top of the leaderboard. Time to tee off on the 11th.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Going with the 5-wood. That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, time to return to the action. This would be a great up and down. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
Okay, steady now. Just 3 feet to the cup. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And the entire field looks up at that familiar sight and sees the name of Tiger Woods on top. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck. You'll need it.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
What an escape artist. That was a horrible lie.
This one's for birdie. That'll sting a bit. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This is what they have left for par.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And now over to Justin Rose.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
It's time to check on the leaderboard. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Par 4, back up the hill, 447 yards. This is an adventure-filled par 4.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
Yeah, a quality shot, that. A good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under. Yeah, I think he pulled that one. Pretty obvious, actually. Par putt coming up here. That will work. And a very familiar sight, Tiger Woods on top of the leaderboard. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I've got to say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
Attaboy, good shot. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker.
Went straight down.
That's tidy. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Here's Justin Rose. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Well, a chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under. Not their best stroke. Seem to have pulled that one. A par putt on the table. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole.
Par 4, 421 yards, a seemingly simple par 4.
Good shot there, Beamer. Playing this shot from 120 yards.
Breeze coming right into his melon.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
Fought against the wind to stick that one.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie. It's looking solid.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. He finds himself in a share of 13th.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
Par 3, I don't need to mention the water on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
Going with the 8-iron here. That's just inside the range.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
And this putt to move into the top 10. Big chance here. Oh, that's a sensational putt to make. And what about the glimpse they just gave their rival? Come and catch me now. Well, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
And now over to Justin Rose.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? And all of them are chasing Tiger once again as we move to the next. Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
Well, I hope you pack the bucket and spade because you're heading to the sand. Second shot here on the 17th. On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. 7 feet to the cup.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
And that's the kind of fighting spirit that keeps a good round going.
Yeah, in the bunker, off the tee, great recovery.
Currently 6 under for the event. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Players will be thinking birdie, but 6s and 7s will come along if you're not careful.
Sitting at 6 under, currently tied for 7th position. Going with the 9-iron, I think. This one should find the rough. That makes its way to the first cut. Yeah, that one will play. An opportunity for a birdie here. That's frustrating. And this one is for his par. And with that putt, concludes this players' round. So after 36 holes, some solid golf from our player has them in contention for a win on the weekend.
Yeah, 2 rounds down, Luke, and I got to say, I'm awfully impressed. This player The performance has been sublime. I can't wait to watch him in action again.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.